clicked on this video, you are probably just as excited as I am, and I literally can't even intro this video any other way other than iOS 26 came out and the new iPhones came out, and if you know anything about me, you know it's time for a iOS 26 what's on my iPhone customization video. Now, I already filmed a video about unboxing my new phone and also how to update your phone with iOS 26, so I'm not going to be going into the details about that just because I have two very detailed videos already out about that I'll link down below. But in this video, because I just got the new phone, I have a whole new what's on my iPhone 17 Pro Max in silver, and I thought it would be a great time to film this video now since it just came out on Friday and I'm filming this on Sunday. So with that being said, let's get right into the video. So starting off, we of course have to go through the specs. I have the iPhone 17 Pro Max in silver. Personally, I really didn't think I was going to like it as much as I do. I will stand by the fact that I don't like it as much as my 16 Pro aesthetic wise. The color is very pretty. It did grow on me a lot. I really do wish it was still a gold or even a pink. I would love a pink iPhone in the Pro, but honestly, it's not bad at all. I will say I don't love the form of the phone. To me, it's just not giving an iPhone, if that makes sense, but I think it's just going to take a little while to get used to, but honestly, it's very, very nice. The color is really pretty, and then when I put the case on, it makes it so much better because look at this case. This is beautiful. It's giving fall. I'm obsessed with it. This case is from Velvet Caviar. I actually ordered this case when I pre-ordered the iPhone, and it came one day after I got the phone, so it really wasn't that bad. So this is the first case that I have, and then another case that I have I actually got from the Apple Store itself, and this is the Beats case. I do really like this one. The only thing I'm not too sure about is how open the phone is. If you see with the Velvet Caviar one, it does have that same structure of just the square and then just the two little circles for the flash to go off. This one has the whole phone rectangle exposed for the camera, and I'm not sure if I love that, but the case is really pretty and I do think it looks very pleasant with my phone. I do think the silver and the pink look very nice together. For the purpose of this video, because it is more of a fall video, I'm going to put on my Velvet Caviar leopard cheetah case because I really, really like that one, but I just wanted to show the pink one as well because I am a pink girl. As far as the phone, like I said, I did get it in silver, and then I also have the 512 gigabyte phone. I really did think it was cool that they came out with a 1 and 2 gigabyte option for the iPhone 17, but for me personally, the 512 worked fine, and I didn't feel a need to upgrade my storage because I never ran out of storage on my 16 Pro Max. So because that wasn't an issue, I felt like it wasn't a smart move to upgrade, especially because it is a bit more expensive, and I did not want to get something I did not necessarily need when the 512 gigabyte works perfectly fine for me. But now that all the specs and cases have been shown, let's get into actually what is on my iPhone because I cannot wait. So starting off strong, this is what my lock screen looks like. Obviously with iOS 26, there's so many different customizations that are really cool, and the first one that is 100% different is the time on the lock screen. So obviously my time is a lot bigger, and another thing with iOS 26 is this new liquid glass feature, which I personally have on. Again, if you want to know more about that, just go check out my iOS 26 customization video because it goes over exactly how to get everything on your phone and basically how to make it look like mine. But I do have the time very big. Personally, I think that's so cool, so aesthetic, and I love this liquid glass feature that allows you to make your apps, your widgets, everything clear and everything very aesthetic and matching, and I just think it looks so pretty. For my wallpaper, I actually used the app iScreen, and I went through and I used the template for the lock screen that they had, and I just added my own pictures. So I have a picture of me and my boyfriend pumpkin picking, apple picking, a Starbucks drink, a picture from last year of my computer when I was doing some editing, a fall candle, a picture at the pumpkin patch, a picture at a football game with my boyfriend's cousins and me. I think it's so cute, very fall, and exactly what I was going for. And for the background, I have a pink theme because on my old phone, I did a like brown beige fall theme, and for this phone, I wanted to do a pink fall theme. I think it looks so cute with the leopard case as well, but also matches the pink one too. Then on the bottom, another cool thing is that you can have your widgets on the bottom. For my widgets, these are from the iScreen app, and I just have a little pumpkin that moves. It's like animated. I have a spider web and a ghost to go with the little fall theme. They're not really widgets, they're just kind of there for aesthetic purposes, but if you click them, they just open into the app. Now, another wallpaper I have that's also related to fall is this one right here. Basically the same exact thing, but the picture is different. I really like this picture. It's a picture of me and my boyfriend apple picking. I love how I can switch between them very easily, and something I love about this is that we're actually in front of the time and not behind it. That's another cool thing you can can do with iOS 17, and I'm absolutely obsessed with it. But for now, I've been using this one and I really like it. Those are the only two wallpapers I have set up, and I'll probably add more obviously as the fall season continues and as we go into the other seasons as well, but I really like this one right here for now. Now when going into my phone, this is a little overview of what my phone looks like, and I am absolutely obsessed. This took me so long. I will say I was very distracted in doing like 100 things at once when trying to customize my phone, but it did take me all day to do. But I think it was worth it because look at how stinking cute it is. So starting off, we have my wallpaper. Now my wallpaper is just this pink gradient aura that I found from Pinterest. That's another thing I wanted to mention. I will have everything linked on my Pinterest that you see, my widgets, my wallpaper, everything like that. If you go to my Pinterest, I have an iPhone board and then I have an iOS 26 board. If you go there, I did save out everything just in case you wanted to know where I got any of the pictures from or anything like that. The ones on my lock screen were mine and the ones for my widgets are not. So going over to my first page, I have a Widget Smith widget. This one is a little jelly cat pumpkin bear, which I think is so cute. If you watch any of my fall videos, you know that I'm obsessed with the Bartholomew pumpkin bear. I want this so bad. Unfortunately, they are sold out and I can't find it. I got a dupe one from Target that is really cute. I hope I can get the jelly cat one day, but I just think this widget is really giving fall vibes and I love it. Next to the bear pumpkin widget, I have TikTok. I love TikTok. Now, I will say I lost all my drafts when I got the new phone, but that's okay. I've been doing a pretty good job at TikTok. My TikTok is just Sam Costa with 2 A's. I try my best to post at least one video a day on there and I've been really loving it. More consistent on YouTube and Instagram, but I do love the TikTok app and I really get a lot of inspiration from TikTok. Next, I have YouTube. I love YouTube. I watch it all the time when I'm cleaning, when I'm working, when I'm about to go to bed, just to watch some of my favorite creators. I love it. Next, I have YouTube Studio. If you post YouTube videos and you're a YouTube creator, I definitely recommend getting YouTube Studio because it gives you all of your analytics. It lets you add thumbnails, answer comments, literally everything right from your phone in the app, and it's very easy to access, which is something I personally really like. And then next to the YouTube Studio app, I have Pinterest. I love Pinterest. I talk about this all the time, but Pinterest is truthfully my inspiration. I scroll through Pinterest and instantly get inspired, and I really appreciate it. My Pinterest is Sam Costa with 2 A's. This is a little bit of what my personal Pinterest looks like, and then when I go to my saved, I also have a lot of boards here that match the season and my aesthetic as well. And then what I was talking about before, if you go to my iOS iPhone section and then you click iOS 26, this is where all of the pictures that I use are saved on my Pinterest. So if you did want to find them, they're all right here and very easy to access for you as well. Next, we have Instagram. For me personally, I'm very active on Instagram. I love Instagram. If you do want to follow me, my username is just sam.costa with 2 A's. I have been doing a better job at posting pictures. I personally love posting stories and reels. I think stories is such a good, easy way to interact with all of you every single day, and I love posting polls and questions on there as well. So if you do want to engage with me on more of an everyday basis, I do post on Instagram basically every day, if not every other day, and I love it. Next, we have VSCO. I love VSCO. I use VSCO as my digital diary basically. Whenever I get a new phone, I don't get worried about losing my pictures because I know that the ones I really want are already on my VSCO. I was definitely a VSCO girl growing up, and I definitely kind of still am. I love it. I think it's so fun, so aesthetic, and there's many days where I just scroll through my VSCO and look at all of my pictures and my memories and just smile. I'm the type of person that loves taking pictures and memories about everything and anything, so definitely love VSCO for that. And if you do want to follow me on VSCO, my username is just Samantha Costa 1. Next, I have camera. As I mentioned, I love taking pictures. I love taking videos. I am a very big person on live in the moment, but also take pictures and create memories that you can look back on, because for me, it really makes me smile. I really love having a digital diary. And also, let's say you don't take a picture, you might regret it. Let's say you take a picture and then you decide you don't want it anymore, you don't like it, or you just don't need that picture anymore. You can always delete it, but it's better to have than not have. And that's kind of the way I look at it. Now, another thing I wanted to talk about is the camera itself. So if I open camera, as you can see, the camera is completely different and I absolutely love it. The focus is so good. If I try to focus on the camera, it is amazing and it focuses perfectly, which I think is so cool. Another thing is obviously the zoom is very good, but the new thing, if I flip the camera, there's this new button. If I go like this, now we can take a picture. I forget exactly what it's called, but I will have the name of it on the screen, and it's just such a good camera and very good quality. It's the same thing with video. If I go to video, I do have this option, but I can also hit this button right here and it goes to the horizontal option as well, which I think is amazing. The focus on the camera is very good, and I I personally love everything about the camera. I immediately took pictures when I got the phone and saw such a big difference from the 16 Pro to the 17 Pro. So I definitely think I made the right decision in getting the 17 Pro for the camera aspect of it, because that is the big difference in my mind. Next, I have Snapchat. I use Snapchat probably once a day to snap my friends just to keep our streak, but I have it more for the memory purposes. Next to those apps, I have another Widgetsmith widget. This is a picture of a girl and she has like a little fall sweater on. I love her engagement ring. It's so pretty. I love her hair color, and it's just a very aesthetic picture with all the leaves in the back, which I thought was so pretty because I love when the leaves start changing during fall, and they're starting to, and I'm so excited about it. Next, I have another Widgetsmith widget. This looked very fall-y to me. There's leaves on the ground. There's two people wearing fall outfits. There's some coffee. There's some pastries, and it just really reminded me of fall. Next, I have messages. Personally, I use this every day, and I just thought it was very easy to access there because my finger naturally goes right there, if that makes sense. Like if I stretch it, it just goes right to the message app. Then I have phone, Gmail, and then I have Safari. Those are just the main Apple apps that I use all the time that I didn't want in my dock. Now going down to my dock, I have the Target app because I'm literally on the Target app like every day. I have Bank of America, Orange Theory, which I use for my gym classes, and then I have the Starbucks apps. I also go to Starbucks pretty much for my refresher that I love, or a pumpkin spice latte. Now the other thing I wanted to talk about is the color of my apps. I love this feature about iOS 26. For me personally, I have the customization on the tinted feature, and then I have it on the white mode, and then I just chose the color to match the color of my home screen, which I think is really pretty. And I also love the translucent look of all the apps. I'm obsessed with them. And we finally have light mode tinted pink apps, and I'm obsessed. I literally think it looks so aesthetic and so cute. Now moving on to my next page, I have another Widgetsmith widget. So this one is a picture of, again, fall outfits, some boots, some Uggs, some fall leaves on the ground with some acorns, and then obviously we have fall nails and a phone taking a picture of it. I just thought it was very aesthetic. Next to that, I have maps, which I use for location purposes. Then I have photos. Again, I love photos. I love taking pictures. It's just a need for it to be there for me. Next, I have Spotify, which I use every single day when I'm driving and to listen to music. Next, I have Fonto. For me personally, I use Fonto for my thumbnails. I love it, and I love also being able to just easily put fonts on any picture or any Instagram story that I may want. Next, I have an iScreen widget. For widgets, I use Color Widgets, iScreen, Nico, and Widgetsmith. I love those four apps the most. I really like this one because if you click it, it opens iScreen, but there's this really cool liquid glass feature on iScreen. It's completely new, and all you have to do is go to background and then turn on the clear, and it matches your home screen perfectly, and I just think it's so cute. I also love the font of it. Next, I have Canva. I love Canva. I use Canva for the sizing of my thumbnails. Then I have Lightroom. For me personally, I use Lightroom for every single preset I have. I do want to release a preset soon, so let me know if you guys would be interested in that. Next, I have PixArt, which is again for my thumbnails, and I also use it to add stickers to my thumbnails as well. And then I have Prime Video. I really only use Prime Video for The Summer I Turned Pretty, which actually I just finished, and oh my gosh, I don't want to spoil it, but I'm just gonna say I'm happy. If you guys have watched it, let me know your thoughts down below. And oh my gosh, they're coming out with a This Summer I Turned Pretty movie. I literally gasped. I'm so happy. I cannot wait for that. And then next to that, I have another Widgetsmith widget, again from Pinterest, and it's just a really pretty, it looks like an apartment building with some lights and some leaves on the trees that are changing colors, which I thought was very pretty, very aesthetic. I have another page over here. So we're starting off with a Widgetsmith widget. Again, I am all about coziness when it comes to fall, and this picture right here is screaming coziness to me. I love fall candles. I love cinnamon rolls, and there's just something about cinnamon rolls that really remind me of comfort. And then next to that, I also have another widget that's reminding me of fall. So it's a coffee with a lot of fall things going on, with some fall makeup, road products, some jelly cats, everything all reminding me of fall. Underneath that, I have my folders. Now this is where I keep most of my apps that I don't use every day, but I use enough to have on my home screen. So first things first, I tried to use fall emojis, but make it still match what the folder was about. So I used a purse for this one, and this is my shopping folder. I just have Amazon, eBay, and Shop is something I use to track my packages. Then I have a teddy bear. I use the teddy bear for my watching folder because teddy bears just remind me of comfort, and when I'm comforted and cozy, I like watching movies. So I have Peacock, which I use to watch Love Island, and Netflix, which I use for the most part to watch It Used to Be Gossip Girl, Gilmore Girls, and also My Life with the Walter Boys. Next, I have a heart. I'm not going to go into this folder because it's for my corporate job, but this is everything I use for work purposes. I'm an accountant, so it's all types of apps related to that. Next, I have a leaf folder, and this is for my social media. The leaf really doesn't match the social media theme, but I just thought it was a cute fall emoji to put there. These are the social medias that I don't use as much, so it's Facebook, Like to Know It Creator, and Like to Know It. Next, I have a leaf folder. This is all of my banking apps, so I have Discover, Wallet, PayPal, Cash App, and Chase. Next, I have a pumpkin folder. This is my editing folder, so I have Airbrush, just basic edits, but not presets. Then I have Fuji. This app's really cool. It's a digital camera app, and I really like it because if you take a picture, what it does is it puts this like really cool rainbow vintage film over it, and I just really like the way it looks. I think it's very aesthetic. And then next to Fuji, I have 1 second every day. As I mentioned, I am a big take videos, take pictures of everything, and I love looking back on my years. 1 second every day is an app that has you take one video every single day, vertically or horizontally, and at the end of the year, it makes a video for you of 1 second every day. I personally love it. I recommend it. Next, I have my eating folder, and I have a pie because pie fall just reminds me of a Blair Waldorf moment. If you watch Gossip Girl, you know what I mean. But I have Uber Eats, Dunkin', Grubhub, and DoorDash. And then next to that, I have a ghost folder, and this is just my traveling folder. So I have Acura Link because I have an Acura TLX. I have United and Spirit because those are the apps I use the most for traveling. And then on the bottom, I have another iScreen widget. So these are kind of like Polaroid moments. The pictures again are from Pinterest. I have fall outfit with some leaves on the floor and a coffee. I have some fall stamps, which looked really cool. And then I have another fall outfit moment as well, which I personally thought was really cute. Now moving over to the next page, this is the app library page, but I just think it looks really aesthetic and I just wanted to show it for aesthetic purposes. Moving over to this page over here, which I don't know what it's called, but I think it looks cute. I have a calendar. This widget is from, I believe, iScreen. Then I have this photo to the right of the calendar. This is actually my photo that I took last year. It's a street in my town and all of the trees look so pretty during fall there, so I took that picture. Then the picture to the left is from Pinterest. It's a girl taking a picture of, I think, fall scenery, but this whole picture just looked so aesthetic. I really liked it. Next to that, I have an iScreen widget, and something I really like is that you can go into this widget and track how much water you drink that day, which I think is really important, especially for me because I'm not good at drinking water. So if I click it, the goal is to have at least 5, but closer to 8 cups of water a day, and you can update it. So I already had 2 today, so I would update it and it would fill the glass, which I think is really cool. Then I have a Miko widget. This is a record player widget. Personally, I chose Cardigan by Taylor Swift because it reminds me of fall. You can make it tinted to your actual wallpaper, or you can just choose a color. For this one, I chose pink. Then I have a to-do list widget, and I customize it to have my own picture in the corner. These are jelly cats on my bed, which I thought was cute. It tells you the date, and then you can check off things as they go. So for me, I go apple picking, edit a video, and pack for Florida because I am moving there soon. And then next to that, I have a candle. This wouldn't be a fall video for me if I didn't have a candle by itself. This one's just a cinnamon spice vanilla candle, but I think it really matches the aesthetic of my phone. The last thing I wanted to show for this video, and the whole reason I'm filming this in my car, is with iOS 26, they actually have this new feature where you can edit widgets for your CarPlay. I think it's so cool. I think it's so amazing that that's even a thing, and I kind of wanted to go over how you do that. So if you go to settings and you type in CarPlay, you go to the general one, you're gonna click the CarPlay that you want. Now there's all different things you can do. You can go into widgets and you can add your widgets here. So all you would do is you would hit add widget. Let's say you want to go to Miko, you would click a widget, and then it would show up on your car, which I'll show you right now. I just thought that was really cool and I wanted to show you because for me, I have a picture of me and my boyfriend apple picking, and I think it's adorable and it makes me really happy every single time I'm driving because that's so cute. That is basically everything I wanted to show for what is on my iPhone. I'm very happy with how it looks, and I'm honestly loving iOS 26 and the new phone, especially because of the camera. Let me know down below what your thoughts are. If you do have the new iPhone, whether it's the iPhone 17, iPhone 17 Pro, or the iPhone Air, I would love to know all your thoughts. And let me know if you downloaded iOS 26 on your phone and how you feel about that. That is going to be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you stayed up until this point of the video, comment this emoji down below, and I'll see you really soon in my next video. Bye.